Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Centered Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. I am going to continue now that we have a much better sense of sort of who's running for the Liberal leadership. I will do a reading on the folks involved, and what I'll be doing is. I'll be picking between the two. Tonight I'm going to be doing Karina Gould versus Frank Baylis. And we'll see whose energy at the current moment is more likely to win. Now, remember, this is at the current moment and things can change on a dime. So this is just to get a perspective on who I think has a better opportunity at this particular moment. Now, having said that, as I kind of pick the quote unquote winner, I'll be able to narrow down until we finally get to the who I think are going to be at the top two. Now, as I said, don't forget this is it's based on my personal opinion for what it's worth. And it's also based on the energy of the cards at the moment. So there you go. I just forgot to turn off my phone, and we don't want to be interrupted. Okay, so I'm going to put the cards for Karina Gould are going to go on the left side, and the cards for Frank Baylis are going to go on the right side. Now, just to give you a little bit of background, Karina Gould is one of the youngest members of Parliament. She's very active in her community, has been involved in a lot of different ventures, different things, and so on. And she's an activist, right? Now, Frank Baylis, he comes from a family of doctors. He won the nomination for the party, and let me see, what is the writing again? Pierrefonds Dollard. He won the party's nomination in November 2014, and then he won that election with 58.7% of the vote. He was then joined the House of Commons and the Standing Committee on Industry, Science and Technology. He was also chair of the Canada-United Kingdom Interparliamentary Association. He did his term and then didn't run again. So he has now said that he's going to run for leadership of the Liberal Party. His background is very much in the health industry, and okay, I had a couple cards that fell out. Okay, so sorry, we've got the Five of Wands. This is winning at all cost, doing whatever it takes. Also the Seven of Wands, or sorry, was that the seven? This is the Eight of Wands. Learn how to count, Marina. The Eight of Wands. News coming in fast. I'm going to keep these two cards out, and I'll see how they fit into the reading between both of these two. So I think that between Karina Gould and Frank Baylis, they both want to win. They both think that they can win, and they're prepared to do anything to win. Okay, so let's see what we have. For a start, we have got the King of Pentacles. This is about finances. This is about your values, things that you hold dear, things that are important to you, and so on. The King of Pentacles, he he wants to look after everyone. He knows where his resources are. Okay. So Karina Gould on the left side, what do we have for her? Ace of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. And what do we get on the other side for Frank? We get the Ten of Wands, the Chariot, the Page of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. So, yes, they both want this position. They wouldn't have entered the race if they didn't think that they could win. Karina Gould has a lot of ideas, innovative ideas on things, how she would like to approach things, how she would like to get things done. She is a little emotional. She can be logical, but she can also, if you give her a persuasive argument, she's more likely to listen to you. So the Page of Cups, this is he's one of the court cards, but he's basically a messenger. Okay, the pages are messengers. They just come in and kind of let people know what's going on. So he's her message to the country and to the party is going to be one that is going to draw on emotion. She's going to play to people's emotions because she is the Queen of Cups. This is she can turn a phrase to kind of get your attention. Then again, we get the Page, which is a messenger about money, values, things that you find important. So while she can be a good speaker in terms of getting her message across, that the messaging isn't as strong as it could be. Now, Frank BAYLIS, he starts out with a burden. And I think that the burden here is that his experience in government is limited. He left government and he went back into the private sector, ran several successful businesses in the medical field, which he ultimately sold and so on as part of the BAYLIS group. He has entered the race, but I think that he's probably going to be one of the first that is going to leave the race. Again, the Page of Swords, the messenger that is bringing in sort of the higher truth. When he realizes the things that he's going to have to give up in order to take this position, I think that he is going to decide that maybe he can serve people better by continuing to stay within the medical community and through some of his philanthropic work and so on. So between these two, I think that even though Frank BAYLIS is kind of burdened by some of the things that he's going to have to give up, and burdened by the fact that he doesn't have a lot of the experience that he can kind of stack up against Karina Gould. I think that I do see him kind of walking away, but I think right now um, his cards are a little more favorable to him, even with that burden. And if I take into account the Five of Swords, the winning at all cost, and the Eight of Wands, the messaging, the communication, and things that come in. Looking at both of them, I would say that initially, Frank Baylis, um, his cards are stronger, but he will be one of the first ones out of the race. So it sounds counterintuitive, but I'm going to say that right now, the energy right now is that his cards are a little stronger than Karina Gould's. So we'll put him in the winners column, and we'll see how this pans out. Okay, so the next reading that I'm going to do, I'll be doing the reading of Jamie Baptiste against Ruby Dalla. We'll see which one of them kind of comes out on top. Okay. If you liked the video, if you found it useful, helpful in any way, shape, or form, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to the channel. Take a look at some of the other readings that I do, and feel free to visit my website, which is marinasheartcentertarot.com. You can learn a little more about me, about some of the readings that I do, and some of the things that I comment on. And also look into some of the classes that I offer. Alrighty, I will see you on the next one. Take care for all. Take care for all. Take care for now. And I will see you all shortly. Bye.